Hello guys, it's Verzikten here. Today I have very interesting clips. Please enjoy and I'll see you on the next video.
How's it going, everybody? Let's see, there's a game called Among Us you should try. We tried to, it's just hard to get everyone together for it. We were gonna have that old Among Us throwback thing, but everyone was busy, so... Did you end up going to Ryan's house? No, we couldn't. So here's what happened, guys. I don't want to say the restaurant, because... Oh, you guys probably understand why, but... we reserved a dinner at a certain restaurant that I'm not going to name for various reasons. It was like me, Yvonne, Toast, Mia, a bunch of friends. We went to a restaurant. We were 1 minute late, and they kicked us out. So it was a little sad. We were 1 minute late, and they kicked us out. So we had to find dinner somewhere else, and that delayed us so much that we couldn't make it to Ryan's house. Unfortunately, we were going to go right after dinner, but yeah. What? Yeah, it sucks. Legit 1 minute, guys. And they said, nope, sorry, you can't eat. And we were just like, oh, that's unfortunate. So, that's crazy. I mean, technically we were late, but it was legit 1 minute late. So it was like, I was absolutely shocked. But, what can you do? Exactly 1 minute. Yeah, exactly 1 minute, guys. It was 10 was the last, like, chance or whatever. We showed up, or actually we showed up early, but since we took different, like, taxis or something, half of the squad showed up later, and they were like, we can't seat you unless the entire table's here. So the second, like, 3 of us were already there, and then the other 3 showed up legit 1 minute late, and they said we couldn't go. So it was like, we were kind of demoralized after that. And then what happened was, we were just like, well, let's go find some other food, and it took us a while to find somewhere else to eat, and then by then it was like late, and we couldn't go to Ryan's, so it was unfortunate. That's kind of weird. I mean, technically we were late, but I just feel like they should have gone easier, because half of our group was there already, right? Like, we had three of the people were already there, and like we were just like, yeah, the rest of them are gonna be here in like a minute, and then 1 minute late, and there it went, guys. There it went. I feel like they're just a little too strict, but that's just what I think. Honestly, it sounds like they gave your table away. No, they didn't. They had, like, a legit half the restaurant was empty. So I'm pretty sure they had space. We just were late, and I guess they're very, very strict. So anyway, I don't want to say the restaurant for various reasons, but yeah, it was just weird. I don't say this too often, but it was just kind of weird, champ. Anyway, did you find something to eat? Yeah, I think we ended up just, like, ordering room service or something, but they lost themselves money. I mean, guys, what can you say? We were technically late, and I still thought it was weird, man. Who does that? Squid Games this Friday? I heard it's this Friday, I think. Something like that. All right. The only problem is it is at 2 p.m. So it's a little bit early for me, but yeah. Are you sick? No, I don't think I'm sick. I have bigger eye bags because of the lack of sleep, probably, but I don't think I don't think I'm sick at all. It's a subtle sniffle. What? I don't know, guys. I don't feel sick at all. Sorry if I sound sick. I genuinely don't know what to say to that. You sound fine? Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's kind of awkward when someone's like, man, you guys ever... Okay, so I'm not a girl, so this hasn't happened to me. But I've known people who are like, they don't put on makeup, and everyone's like, are you sick? Are you sick or something? And they're obviously not sick. And then it's just awkward. Does that happen to people? I feel like... People have told me it happens. It's never happened to me, because obviously, but man, I feel like it's the same vibe where it's like obviously nothing's wrong with you, but people just ask you if something's wrong with you, and you're like, well, now I feel like something's wrong with me. But did you have fun in the helicopter ride? Yeah, but it was super expensive. I don't know if I'd say it's worth it again. How much was the helicopter? I don't know if Tony said, but I'm just gonna say it was It was a lot. It was expensive. I think it was like I shouldn't even say, but it was pretty expensive. Was it worth it? I mean, it was fun. 500 a person. Yeah, I think it was a bit over 500 a person. And then there's 7 of us. And then there's tax. I think it was around 4. It was expensive, is all I can say. Still cheaper than in GTA. Yeah, renting a helicopter in GTA is like 5K, but you get it all day. This was one ride, so it was an experience, I suppose. And it did save a lot of time because, guys, if you take a bus to the event, it takes 3 hours, which is pretty long. You know, it really it was a lot nicer, but man, it's expensive. So I don't know. What? Yeah, guys, it takes like 3 hours. I mean, the event ends at like, I think like 5-ish. And we would get back to the hotel at like 8 a.m. It was scuffed. I probably did not sleep enough. Yeah. You having bad weather in Vegas? I don't think so. I kind of like the weather. It's been like raining a little bit. I kind of like the rain. I wouldn't like it if it rained every day, but I think once in a while it's not bad. Did you buy a Rolex with the boys? No, but I think BLAU has one. Tony has one. I think Ray's thinking of getting one. Mr. Lang might be getting one too. Man, I just wish they weren't so expensive. Can I get one for like $500 or something? Like, anyone want to sell me one for $5? Because like everyone else has one, and it's like $15,000, and I'm like, guys, I don't even have a car yet. I could buy a car with that. I guarantee you I'd get more value out of the car first. Because right now I drive my parents' old Prius that broke down once already. So, I don't know. BLAU, what did he say? I didn't see it. The chat moves quick sometimes, but... Heard you saying stuff about my shoes? Wait, I didn't say anything bad about his shoes at all. Well, okay, it depends on what you think of bad, because I didn't say my opinion on it. I just said the facts. And the facts are, my shoes got made fun of, but my shoes are like $20 and they're like 10 years old. BLAU's shoes also got made fun of, and I think they were hundreds of dollars, and like pretty new. So, you know, I'm just saying, at least I saved money while getting roasted. He just got roasted regularly and spent a lot of money, but I think his shoes look nice. So that's just my opinion. But facts, guys, it was so awkward. Like no memes. We were sitting in the elevator, right? And they're talking about shoes. And then obviously mine are like whatever, but you know, my shoes are just cheap and comfortable, which is fine. Like Tony and Mr. Lang both just went in on BLAU's shoes. I felt like secondhand awkwardness because they're both Tony and Mr. Lang have like the same types of shoes. They're forgot what they were called, but there's like those high ones. And then like they just went in on BLAU, and I was like, oh god. And we were sitting in the elevator just looking at each other. And me and Ray were like, that was pretty fun, though. It was fun. It was a super good trip. I think everyone loved it. But here's the biggest thing, guys. His shoes are really comfortable. I think that's the most important thing, you know? His shoes look like melted... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, guys, at least roast him on his own stream so he can defend himself. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Look, they're comfortable, and that's what's the most important thing. So, that's what I think. Jay roasted it, too. Jesus. Man, it's, okay. Getting spicy? Well, I'm not even saying my opinion. I'm just saying what happened. That's all. You been watching any shows recently? You know, guys, I haven't been watching too many shows lately. I did see a really good... You guys ever see Mob of Psycho? There's this one scene from, I think, the 2nd season, near the end. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it reminded me of something that happened recently. And that's probably all I should say about that. See, it's a good show. It's good, and it has really good music, too. I think the opening song is amazing. It's pretty cool. Do you like Death Note? I saw the live-action Death Note. It was pretty scuffed. It was strange. It was just strange to me. But that's just what I think. D: Actually, guys, you guys like the live-action... Guys, I think my biggest problem with it is in the regular Death Note, Light seems like a big-brain genius. And then in the live-action, he was just like... he was just a thirsty teenager in the live action. You know, I hate to be like roasting him too much, but I was just like, what happened to the big IQ plays? Where's like the potato chip and eat it and stuff? Meanwhile, he's just like a teenager trying to get a date. And I'm like, what happened to the big brain stuff? Like, I don't know what happened here. So it was, the live action was just weird, and it didn't catch the vibe of the original at all. It was just kind of weird champ, if that's even, and I feel weird saying that, but pretty true. He was an angsty teen. Yeah, pretty true. I think the storyline was he was just trying to get a date the whole time. I don't know. I can't watch it. It's good for like a good, it's like watching the Squid Game dub. Like, it's good for a different reason because of how not that good it was. Like, it's entertaining for, in a way, sort of. Trying to look at the bright sides. Live actions usually aren't that great. Probably, yeah. And the other thing, and I don't know if this is a spoiler, why'd they change his name to Light Turner? I just think of Fairly Odd Parents. When I like popped it open, and the dude's like, instead of Light Yagami, he's like, my name's Light Turner. And I was like, what is this, Fairly Odd Parents? What just happened? It was pretty weird, but it was funny a little bit. Did you guys see it? Did nobody see it, or am I the only person shocked by this? Because I was like really bored, and I was like, I'm just gonna pull it open on like Netflix or something, and it was just strange. Go in. Yeah, guys, I feel like this is the most hot take I'll ever give on something, but man, was it weird. You hate it that much? I mean, I did say it was good for a different reason, but guys, did anyone actually like it? Like, I don't know. I feel like this is the most I've ever roasted it, but you can't tell me it doesn't deserve it. I don't know. There's an Attack on Titan live action. That could, honestly, that could be good if they have, like, unless the Titans look really bad, but, you know, I'm gonna be honest, has there ever been a good anime live action? I don't think I've ever, like, maybe Avatar The Last Airbender live action? No, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. I did not like that one. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've heard of a good one, but maybe, I don't know. Alice in Borderlands. You know what I think I did wrong, guys? I watched that one because it's kind of like a survival show without the money, maybe. I watched a few episodes, but the problem was I watched it right after I watched Squid Game, and I was like, it seems interesting, but I don't know. It didn't feel as crazy, right? Because I watched Squid Game right before, and then like I watched a couple episodes of that, and I was like, it doesn't seem bad at all, but like it doesn't, I don't know. It wasn't bad though. It just didn't, I don't know. It's because it was the same type or something. Are girls into BIMBUS? Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure girls are more into BIMBUS than me, but you know, he's cute, so what can I say? Well, I mean, girls aren't into me at all, so it's not a tough competition, but you know. Funny joke? Yeah, that was a joke. Definitely not the truth. Yeah, just a joke. No, it's true though, guys. Anyway. I love hey, so do I. I'm just saying. Girls are into, look, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm non-threatening, and like maybe someone look, I'm going off real life examples, all right? You know, I hang out with my friends all the time, and like I'm just saying, all my friends are attractive dudes, all right? They deserve it for sure. Like, they all get, you know, people talk to them. I'm just gonna say they get hit on, all right? My friends, they're good-looking guys. Like, BLAU will be next to, like, you know, he'll be, like, T will be nearby. Girls will still go up to him and, like, they talk to him. And I'm always cringed in the corner because, like, look, guys, I feel like I'm non-threatening. I'm not, like, I don't want to call myself ugly or something. I'm, like, non-threatening, but I'm not, like, attractive. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. My friends, super attractive guys. I like them, and they hang out with me because we're friends. We get along. That's what matters. But yeah, guys, like, it's not a thing that happens, genuinely. Like, it's actually true, guys. Like, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, actually, that's how it is. Like, they're good-looking guys. They deserve it. But, you know, I'm like a non-threatening dude, you know? But that doesn't mean, you know. But there's a bright side, guys. There's a bright side, okay? Since I'm, like, not a good-looking dude, at least I know everyone who's my friend just likes hanging out with me and likes who I am. Because obviously they don't think I look cool. So there's a bright side to it, maybe. Yeah. Did you make it to Ryan's house? No, I told the story earlier. We were 1 minute late to the restaurant, and they kicked us out. And it was just, yeah, it was... I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant, you know, because I don't want people getting upset at them. But it was just, here's what happened. I told the story earlier, but... So me and a group of friends, I think like Toast, Yvonne, a bunch of us, we had a reservation at a restaurant for 6 of us, right? 3 of us, we were in a taxi, and then we had to take 2 taxis because not all 6 of us could fit. The first group makes it on time, and then we say, hey, we're here. Can we just sit down? They're right behind us. They'll be here in like a minute, right? And they're like, no, we can't seat you until all 6 of you are here. And then the other half of our group shows up 1 minute, exactly 1 minute late, and they just kick us out. And that was it. So then we had to leave and find a different place to eat, and it took us a while. And we didn't have enough time to go to Ryan's house anymore. So it was just weird. I was shocked that they were that strict on it, but what can you do? We were technically late. Or I guess technically we weren't late, just like the full group was late, which is like kind of weird to me because I feel like half of us were already there, but I don't know. Did you end up eating somewhere else? Yeah, because we had no choice. We probably would have starved or something. Anyway, yeah. And the weirdest thing is I saw like 10 empty tables there. So like, it's not like they were packed full or something. But I guess they're just really strict about the time. And name the place. There's a reason I'm not going to, but what I'll say is, you know, it was just kind of weird that they did that, but I mean, I guess, you know, we didn't have the full group there, so, it's weird. I just think it's weird that they, like, half the group was there and they wouldn't give us 1 more minute, which was nuts, but I don't know, I guess it just didn't like us too much, but usually when it's happening, there's no waiters. Guys, we had a reservation. Like, how are they not ready for it? I feel like they were ready for it. We were just late and they didn't want to take us in. Unless, like, you're telling me in that 1 minute they didn't have enough waiters? I'm going to give that one a maybe, guys. I think they were just very, very strict on the time, and that's it. I don't know. Unless in that 1 minute the waiter's like, yeah, I was about to serve you for an hour, but I can't do an hour in 1 minute. That's too much. So I don't know. That's strange. I thought it was too, but I think we're good, guys. I want to make it sound more crazy than it was. I mean, we ended up getting food anyway. I think we should just move on because I feel like people are getting... You know what's weird, guys? People, I feel weird when people get offended, like, on my behalf. Because, like, okay, you guys ever see those times when, like, your friend, like, defends you? Okay, this happened a long time ago, guys, but I was playing League of Legends once. This was, I mean, you know this was a long time ago because I don't play League very much anymore. But, like, sometimes your friend, maybe, would, like, defend you against flamers, right? And, like, it feels kind of good because you're like, oh, yeah, my friend's backing me up. But at the same time, it's just weird. I don't want to see my friend arguing in chat. It just makes me feel worse because then you see, like, your friend or someone fighting randomly. I don't want to see that. That's weird. I'd rather just ignore it and try and mosey along because, like, I don't want to see people fighting each other, especially if it's, like, you know, someone I know, you know. Like, I'll say it feels a little good because it's like, oh, yeah, you know they care about you. But at the same time, it makes me feel worse because I don't want to see them, like... getting in that kind of weird situation. It's like when you guys, I read on the internet this story about what's it called, this crazed girlfriend who just makes her boyfriend get beaten up for her all the time to defend her honor. And I was like, that's kind of weird. I think, like, shouldn't you not want him to get beaten up all the time? But I don't know. Monka champ, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I read it on a scuffed like a Reddit story someone linked to me. I think it was fake, but it was kind of weird. So anyway, there's actually people like that. I know them. Oh God, it's actually real. You guys seen it before? I have no idea, but yeah.